Mixties presents the popcast. Hey everybody, my name is Brian, that is Shane, and this is the popcast. And listen, we're doing it. You asked for it. It's happening. The giveaway. What do we call it? It's not the boxing video, because the boxing video is next week, but like the Hunger Games giveaway subscriber, commenter, picker video.
Kind of, yes. It's the competition video.
Yes. In fact,
boxing competition video.
I gotta change the title card because this is our 5th giveaway, as you can see.
Wow.
Just change it from 4 to 5.
That's cool.
This is our 5th giveaway. Remember, the channel's been around for a couple years, but we haven't been doing our show. We've only been doing our show for a few months, so.
Yeah, I think we got started really good in earnest back in July, right?
Yeah, so, 5 giveaways ain't bad. Ain't bad.
Yeah, let's see. That's basically like a giveaway per month right now.
Almost, yeah. That's
pretty good. So basically, guys, what we do is every 24 videos or so, it's going to be 24. I think the next one's 32 videos. We basically take a comment from each person, from each show that you're on, and you get to be in this big grid and basically compete against each other. And then Brian and I will take turns helping you describing your battle.
Let me show you what that grid. Here's the grid. Okay. And now I'm just going to show. We have our first comment already selected, so I'm going to show you what it looks like. Basically, this Robin Plays. She commented on the Barbershop AMA, and this program randomly selects a comment from within a video, and it picked Robin Plays. Now Robin would get added to the to the bracket, and then a score would be applied to Robin based on the dice. So if I rolled the dice like this.
So is Robin our first one?
Oh yeah, by the way, Robin, you're our first one.
Oh,
sorry.
All right.
You're our first one,
Robin,
and
what was
our
it again?
explanation.
What was it? Robin
Robin Phoenix Plays.
Robin Phoenix Plays.
And what she said was, "Oh wow, thank you for answering my question. First question in the AMA. With such detail, I feel exactly the same about Trek. It's a lovely, positive thing which made me wish, since I was a child, that our little planet would start going in that direction already." And she says some other stuff. Go check out that video. That is the Barbershop AMA, my AMA. Shane's will be coming up in a couple weeks. Basically, next week we do the boxing video. Then the following Tuesday we're doing Shane's AMA.
Yes. While I'm bowling, I think we're going to do.
While you're bowling. Which means I get to bowl, and I haven't bowled in like 15 years. So
it'll be fantastic. Yeah, we should try to take people from Mixed Tees bowling with us too.
Yeah, why not? Okay, so Robin gets on, and she is on the board with 17.
Nope, not yet, buddy. All the names go down first before we give scores.
Okay, sorry about that. That's
made a mistake. Okay. It's been a while since we did one of these.
So when all the names go down, then we'll do.
Then we start the Royal Rumble.
Right, we'll start the Royal Rumble, and So right now we're just filling out the subscriber bracket. You're right. My bad.
We're trying to find out which of you guys are actually going to be in the competition, because the reality is that I want to say we've got somewhere in the neighborhood of about 1,000 comments over these videos. So only 32 people are actually going to be selected, or 32 commenters are going to be selected out of probably 1,000 comments.
Right.
So here we go.
All right. So remember, if you commented on multiple videos, you have multiple chances of getting selected.
That's correct.
All right. Next video was Star Trek
Alec
Disco
Trev.
Sysviz Paisman Parabellum Recap Review. I can't speak Latin, dude. Alec Trev 006. Now, he wrote a book here. I actually read this a couple days ago. Oh my goodness, look at this.
Okay, okay? I read that too. That's right. We asked for the Lorel story from Star Trek Discovery, right? Somebody to do it.
Yep,
and this is the guy who did it.
Came through.
Okay,
right.
Yeah.
First
Alec,
of all,
thank you for doing this.
We're not going to read the book. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's so much more clear than the actual story that Discovery has told us. So if you guys want to know, the actual story of Laurel and the Klingons. Alec wrote it up here in the comment section. Just go in and read it. It makes total sense.
Yeah, he basically says, overall I agree. The story is pretty confused and muddled in Star Trek Discovery. Here's the information. So
yeah,
thank
and
you, Alec.
He lays it out episode by episode.
Yeah, he does very good. I can't read it here; it's too long. But go check it out.
It's huge long. Check
out Star Trek Discovery CV Pickman.
Okay,
this is the last episode we did. He's somewhere close to the top. Read that entire history. It's very, very good.
So he's going to be battling Robin Phoenix Plays on the bracket.
Okay, he's on the bracket up against Robin Phoenix Plays. I'm going to try to zoom in on that bracket a little bit because it's a little bit hard to see.
Yeah, and we can spread out as we get further, I guess.
Yeah. I have no idea how to zoom on this. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to zoom in on it because I don't know how to zoom in on it. All right, moving on. Our next person up. Next? This is from the Ask Me Anything video. No, this was from the Ask Me Anything. Get your questions in. So this is one of the questions, and this is Dan Oreo Productions.
Oreo Productions
writes, "What AGT finalist from this year was your favorite and least favorite finalist?"
Yes, and what Dan pointed out is that you actually did not answer the question correctly during the AMA, because he was asking about what your favorite finalist and least favorite finalist was, and hashtag anyone but Oscar and Puddles the Clown were not finalists in AGT. But don't worry, I went in and answered for you. I went ahead and told him who I thought.
My bad, Dan.
I told him your least favorite was Diavolo, and your favorite was Darcy Lynn, but you didn't want to look like a bandwagon fan, so that's why you didn't mention it.
No. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. All right. Moving on. Good job, Dan.
So who's Dan going to battle?
Dan is going to battle... F. Cole D. This is on our Thor Ragnarok spoiler review. There were 29 comments. He was one of those comments. He wrote, "In the Guardians footage, Thor has both eyes. Now maybe the fix that post or that scene is not immediately after the scene. Maybe thanks just captures Loki for the Tesseract, and go check it out." That's a good theory. It's a good theory, F. Cole D.
Yeah, it's good to see these guys here. Dan, Oreo Productions, and F. Cole have been longtime commenters on our videos, so cool to see you guys here.
Yes. Okay, so how's that bracket looking now? Yeah, nice and much bigger. Nice.
Ooh, nice. Now it's looking good.
Dan's fighting F. Cole D. All right, next up, this is from our Shane's Crazy Halloween Maze 2017.
Yeah, that's right.
And he got his... Ardawen!
Okay.
Ardawen writes, "How do we have the same mother-in-law? You live on the other side of the world." Thank you.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, because you commented over the video, right?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Okay. Yeah, because when we do the walkthrough, you had this big giant witch that was up there, and I was like, "Oh, that's my mother-in-law."
Yeah, that's awesome.
I made the classic mother-in-law joke, but I like how you called me up on that. It's nice. Thank you, sir. How's the bracket looking? Ardawen, and Ardawen is going to be fighting Timelike, who commented on the Orville Majority Rules Recap and Review show. He wrote,
"Okay,
no 1600 sub challenge for you. I'm going to downvote you just so you can get lobotomized. LOL." That's a
which had something to do with it.
Nice joke, because in the Majority Rules Orville episode, very intelligent episode I might add, it was a society built on upvotes and downvotes, like a Reddit-based society. In fact, Siberian Winks said something about that being based on Reddit. It was very nice. Thank you, Timelike01. You are
in the competition
on the board, and you are fighting against Ardawen.
All right.
Next up is Todd Mallet, also on that same. Okay, so by the way, everybody, the shows that got over 100 or 200 comments, we put in here twice. Because We just don't have enough videos to fill 32 slots. So
Right. So that's why next time it'll be a 32 video challenge, so we can actually have one person per video. But we had to choose additional 8 in order to fill the full 32 spots.
Right. Now,
and Todd has been a commenter for a long time with us. Also, Artawin, I should mention that. So people have been here for a long time with us.
So Todd Mallet writes, I'm loving this show more and more every week, and I really enjoy you take on the episodes every week. Your take and the Trek Yard guys' take on the Orville and Discovery episodes are staples of my week. Todd, they are also staples of my week. So
and mine as well, Todd.
Yeah.
So thank you. We're all watching the same stuff.
Yeah, not just because I do the review, but I also enjoyed, to a degree, the Trek Yard guys. In fact, I was trying to get Captain Foley from Trek Yard on our show, and he was really he was willing to do it, except for we do our shows at the same time.
Yeah. So, we'll see. Maybe in the future.
Maybe in the future if we change up the day we do the shows, maybe. But yeah, right now we would be literally competing for the same exact couple hours of the day, which is too hard. So maybe in the future. All right, you are on the board.
All right.
Todd
Who is
Mallet.
Todd going to
compete? And this is on the Survivor 3505 recap. The past week you were live. There were 5 unique comments, and Whoopi the Lycanthrope gets the first one. Clearly not a
nice.
Survivor doesn't do well when you know that one of the comments is just wondering, when will you be reviewing previous AGT seasons?
Let me tell you something I love about Wolfie, bro. Wolfie is this guy is on it all the time. He has asked this question at least 5 times now, and he's just so persistent that Brian and I were actually talking about before AGT starts, the next season starts, we are more than likely going to let you fans pick a season for us to review. We're going to do one show, review the whole season in that one show, and it's pretty much just because of Wolfie and the fact that he's been so darn persistent. So thanks, Wolfie, for keeping the pressure on.
Dude, I even had the idea, and we're still battling out about it, was about doing just 12 shows. But that's a lot of work. So, yeah, before AGT starts, we're going to figure out how we're going to do that, and there will be at least one previous AGT season review.
We'll review it, yeah.
Okay, so Wolfie is on the board versus Todd Mallet. Now, number 9 on our list is going to be Captain Pickles.
Captain Pickles.
All right, Captain Pickles commented on the Flash Season 4 403 recap review. There were 11 unique comments, and he says, I love all the Iris memes, happy face. You know, I'm starting to think Captain Pickles is somebody I know.
I know you keep saying that, but I got to tell you, I don't know. He hasn't rogered up that yet. I like Captain Pickles. Captain Pickles has been mostly on my side through most of the episodes. I know Siberia is usually on your side, but Captain Pickles has been my guy. So I really like seeing him here on the board.
Which makes me think even more that he's somebody I know, because somebody I know is definitely going to mess with me and not pick my side of an argument.
Okay. Well, Captain, you don't have to say nothing, bro. You just keep doing what you do.
No, we'll find out. I'm going to find you, Captain Pickles.
You're not going to find out.
You know, if you win this, you're going to have to give me your address, which means I'll know who you are then.
Oh, maybe. I might keep it secret.
Ah, no!
I might.
All right, listen. Captain Pickles is on the board. Let's see who Captain Pickles is fighting against this week. Marcos M.
All right, Marcos
he
M.
He comments on the prank video. This is the video where Shane attempted to prank me. He had this whole elaborate setup that got set up. And a very nice fan gave me the information ahead of time, and I flipped the table on him. And,
yeah, you reverse pranked me big time.
And I did a reverse prank, and it actually turned out really great. People that know us IRL just think it's hilarious. So what he writes is, tip for next time, maybe record the audio of what the cop was saying by putting a phone in the cop's pocket so you can pick up some audio, then somehow you just edit it in. It's not a bad idea.
It was a great idea. I remember getting that from Marcos and saying, "Oh shoot, I wish I had thought of that." So next time,
that's a great idea. Or we're gonna buy like a better, like one of those like long range microphones, you know?
right? You can see me out there like with this big old thing up.
Yeah,
come on. I'm already having enough times. I'm like holding several cameras, and it's already crazy.
All right, Marcus is on the board versus Captain Pickles. Now, who is next? All right,
10 people down.
Star Trek Discovery Lathe recap review.
Bear
94 unique comments. And Bear writes, wasn't Tuvok in an episode of Voyager flashback when he was an ensign on the Excelsior? So he was around during that period, but too young to make admiral.
Ooh.
That's a great question.
Wow,
Bear?
that is fantastic because I believe I remember that. I need to go back and research. I didn't see this comment from Bear before this.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the case.
I don't know how accurate that is. Was it?
Well,
are you sure it was the Excelsior? I mean, it could have been the Excelsior, but it didn't have to be Captain Sulu's Excelsior.
But even if it was, he was on board Captain. He was on board with Captain Sulu. He was his captain.
Well, so but see, if that was the case, then Spock still was the first.
Right. It's still post Spock, but he was back there at that time.
Ah.
Yeah, a little later. But Spock, that doesn't hurt canon, though. It doesn't hurt canon.
No, you're right. It doesn't. Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Bear, and you are on the board here.
Awesome.
And Bear is going to be fighting against Joe Nerfherder. Joe Nerfherder. Yeah.
Joe Nerfherder. Okay.
Congrats on the subs. Never bet more than a beer. Oh, dude. Joe,
that is great advice.
Correct. That's great advice.
I mean, if you're Brian, anyways, for sure.
Yeah, if you lose as often as I do. Okay, so Joe commented on Survival 4. That was crazy. Recap and review. There were 13 unique comments there, so he's one of those unique. Listen, guys, that was the video where we decided to double down on the bet because I had already lost. If you're not watching Survivor, I suggest you go check it out. Start with our recaps because those are easier to watch, get really caught up, and then get caught up on the show with us. We're in the middle of a double down bet right now. I bet on a contestant who was basically kicked off the show at like episode 3 or something. And I convinced Shane to allow me to double or nothing, which means I picked another contestant, right? A completely different contestant. And if I win, I don't have to do the punishment. But if I lose, whatever the punishment is doubled in time, length, or severity.
Right. And you're in trouble because after this last episode, it was your guy and my guy are on opposite sides of the fence. They're on two different teams.
Yeah.
And depending on which way it was going to swing. So now your guy is actually on the short group, the ones who's being targeted to be voted out. So there's a little danger there for you.
Yep. Okay. So there is. So I don't want to dwell on that right now because like the punishment's going to suck. And it's also going to take place sometime in winter.
In the woods.
I really did not consider that when I thought of the punishment. I honestly thought I would win. So now that I think that I might lose, I'm going to be somewhere in the woods naked with a GoPro in the middle of winter. This sounds like a horrible night for me. And then I have to buy a GoPro. Those things are like $100, you know. It's like,
yeah.
All right.
Maybe we'll get a little heater for you out there.
I don't see how that's going to work out. Anyways, it doesn't matter.
Teach you how to light a fire.
I do it for the show. Even if it only gets 100 views, I'll be out there getting frostbite just for you guys.
Yeah, but 2 years from now, it'll get thousands of views when people are like, go look at this old video these guys made.
Maybe, yeah.
Crazy.
Okay, so Joe, yours on the board, number 12. Let's see who number 13 was. Number 13 is Dr. Zeus. He comments on the Flash 402, the Iron Flash recap and review. He says, gonna make this my priority for the weekend. I'm assuming he's talking about getting caught up on the Flash.
Dr. Zeus is one of our staple commenters. Pretty much doesn't miss an episode.
Never miss an episode.
Him, Siberia Winks, which we haven't seen Siberia Winks yet on the list, which surprises me considering she is pretty much there every episode.
Sorry, I'm not really not
Yeah, I
feeling
don't know what
well
you
right
did
now.
there, but
I took a Tylenol. Okay.
I'm over here drinking coffee and then drinking this grapefruit juice still from earlier. Oh my gosh!
Dr. Seuss on list number 13. Let's talk about number 14, and that would be. Okay, this is on Happy Arbor Day Critics. This was our random Orville video. It wasn't about an episode, it was about a particular article. And he says the critics for mainstream media, I'm sorry, MSN, I'm going to spell it out. Not everybody knows what MSN is. The critics for mainstream media.
It's not mainstream media either.
That's right. The critics for mainstream news?
No.
Oh, that's MSN.
MSN.
I'm tired and I'm sick. I'm sorry.
I know. I'm with you. MSN, you know.
All right. The critics for MSN are so out of touch with Orville. There's probably some political agenda, as you said. Did I say that?
I don't know. Well, you probably inferred it.
I probably did.
Yeah. Right. Or I may have.
Or it was probably you. All right. Matthew's on number 14. Let's find out who number 15 is. Now, there was a video that Shane made while I was on a boat. On a motherfucking boat with my wife. I'm not feeling well. He tried to get people to give him ideas. He gave an email address. It's like prankbrian.com or whatever. So check us out. There were 17 comments, unique comments on that video. The person who got the slot in the giveaway from that video is Plasma Thunder DX.
Plasma Thunder DX. Okay.
Who said, carefully glue on Mr. Potato headpieces on his face when he sleeps.
I remember that.
That
was great. That from the Orville episode.
Right.
Yeah, Isaac, what they did.
I love our Orville subscribers are the best. Our AGT subscribers are also pretty great. I mean, you guys are all great.
I was gonna say,
my bad.
Yeah.
Look, you guys are all good, but I feel like the Orville commenters always have a good joke, you know.
Yeah, I love you all, but Brian, he obviously loves only some of you. So I'm saying.
I'm delirious, you know.
Remember when you finally pick your coupon code to use, just remember my name. Okay.
Yeah, that's Christmas time. We're doing that, right? Oh god.
Yeah. We'll announce that next week.
Let's see who wins that beast of a fight. Okay. Yep. So Plasma Thunder DX is on the board at 15. Let's see who he's fighting. He is fighting Cody Patterson.
Oh, it's Cody. Check it out. I haven't heard from Cody in quite some time, but I guess it just feels like a long time because it's only been about a month.
Cody Patterson writes on Star Trek Discovery Choose Pain Recap and Review Spoiler Review. He writes which also had 114 comments. He writes, Lorca mentions that the lieutenant doesn't have enough armor anatomy. What? Lorca mentions that the lieutenant doesn't have enough anatomy for the Klingon captain. In Star Trek V, Bones mentions that he doesn't know if the Klingon chancellor doesn't know the Klingon. So
I remember that actually.
So Captain knows. Oh, Captain knows Klingon anatomy, but Doctor doesn't? Question mark.
Yeah, so it's prior to. So obviously this is prior to TOS, right? The original series. And if Bones doesn't even know the Klingon anatomy, how the heck does Captain Lorca know it? That's what he's saying.
Yeah, someone said that it's possible that Captain Kirk right now is like a midshipman in the middle of a Klingon war. I guess that would make sense.
I
don't know. We're not talking about Star Trek Discovery right now. That's on Monday, okay?
Yeah, we kind of lead back there. I would be interested to actually find out where Kirk is in that timeline.
Yeah, I do not want to dwell on Star Trek Discovery any more than I have to. But
thank you.
We might have to do a video that's not based on an episode where we just talk about theories. Okay.
So wait. So we're halfway through right now, and we have no Siberia Winks, who usually dominates the boards. We also don't have a Alexis Diamond, who usually dominates the boards. So wow, that's pretty crazy.
All right.
Well, Siberia also won. She was the winner of the 800 sub challenge.
That was a big win.
Big Star win. Wars.
So Cody's number 16. Number 17 is Captain Spire, who writes
another captain.
He writes on the Orville 6 Krill episode. He writes, "Don't forget, folks, Grimes was flying the Krill shuttle the whole time. He had a massive working knowledge of the layout and the ship's controls, and like going from a car to a truck, it's basically got all the same features. Just a quick look at the controls, and it wouldn't have been too much of a chore for Grimes to aim and fire." He's probably right, yeah.
That's actually a really good explanation.
And that was our one criticism of that episode, which means the episode was pretty damn good.
It was a good episode.
Yeah. All right. Captain Spire is on the list at 17. Let's see who he's fighting up against. Tom Radican!
Oh, check that out.
He also writes on the same Krill episode, because that episode got 237 comments, so we got 2 out of that one. He writes, "As per decree, not to compare Orville versus STD, how nice that both shows have aired an episode that can be directly compared. So here I go. STD, Klingons, there's a lot
we
there,
just
guys.
Actually talked about this at the end of our last Orville episode.
We did.
How multiple weeks now there's been comparisons to the shows on that week. It's very weird.
Yeah, big comparisons too. Like almost like, is this coincidence? Because like,
yeah, exactly.
Coincidence usually doesn't happen multiple times, in a season. All right, he's on the board.
Tom.
He's fighting
Welcome
up
to the battle.
against Captain Spire. Welcome to the battle, Tom. Okay, number 19 is going to be Siberia Winks.
Oh, it's Siberia Winks. Siberia has most recently. I'm glad she's on the board, because she would have been like, "Oh, sure, you guys left me off the board." She recently said that she wanted to she wouldn't be our assistant. Actually, I commented. She said, "Yeah, she could use the money," right? So she keeps asking me now where her paycheck is, so because she's been so helpful.
All right, Siberia
I said
Winks.
Brian's gonna send it to you.
That's not accurate.
You're working for him.
That's not accurate. I don't have any money. I spend it all on the show.
I told her you'd get a paycheck when I got a paycheck.
Yeah.
Good. Welcome to the board, Siberia.
Siberia Winks says, she comments on the Survivor Episode 3 recap and review. Thank you so much for watching that, Siberia. She writes, "Oh no, Brian has lost another bet. Must I unsheathe my sword again so fast?"
Oh, see, look, yeah. Of course. This is why Captain Pickles is on my
side. Let me tell you something.
This is why
when we do the Brian versus Shane coupon codes for mixed teas, when we do that, okay, we're going to find out who is the most liked on this show, Shane. And I know you think you are, but I think there's a lot of secret fans of mine that are going to get in there and make it happen.
Listen, we're already doing it, and nobody's using them, so they may not like either one of us.
That's possible.
It's in the description drop down each time.
Are we doing? I didn't even know we were doing that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we need to do a video on that. Not everybody reads the descriptions.
Okay. No, and I don't even read the descriptions, so I just threw them in there. It's not a big deal, but it's there.
Well, next week we're going to announce what we're going to do. It's going to be a whole thing for Black Friday, right? I think it was Black Friday?
Yes, we are going to do a Black Friday.
We'll let you guys know next week. Okay. Sabrina Winks is on the board at number 19. Let's see who she is sword fighting against this week. And it is Dr. Zeus.
Oh, man. Dr. Zeus is on here twice.
Wow.
Let me tell you something. This is a battle right here. These guys are longtime commenters facing off each other. So this is going to be interesting.
You know, it's interesting. I was about to say, haven't gotten a double yet so far, and then this happens.
You know what's interesting is I think they've gone against each other before as well.
Oh.
So Dr. Zeus is probably looking for some revenge.
And Dr. Zeus comments on Legends of Tomorrow Season 3 premiere recap and review, which is a reason why we completely stopped reviewing that show. Just so you guys know, we love Legends. I mean, it's probably more enjoyable than any of the other CW shows right now, but
yeah.
We got 10 comments and like 150 views, and we have to pick between Legends and the Flash, and
Yeah.
the Flash is something we're more interested in most of the time. So we had to make a hard decision to drop Legends. If you guys ever want that back, then you guys gotta let us know in the show tomorrow.
And the Flash is actually heating up. It's getting good. So I'm there.
Dr. Zeus literally said, another TV show I know nothing about.
Yeah.
But I better comment anyways. Much love.
That's right. He got his comment, and that shows he's on the board again. So
yeah, good job, Dr. Zeus.
Nice.
All right. Next up is Alexis Diamond.
So it's Alexis Diamond, right? Man.
This is on the Flash Season 4 premiere recap and review. This house is bitchin'. That had 26 comments, 500 plus reviews. And she writes, "You two are just absolutely brilliant." Wait, is she British?
Yes, she is.
Oh, I knew it, right? You two are just absolutely
and you were doing it.
brilliant.
You were doing the voice.
I love coming in every day and seeing what you do and hearing your views on different things. No matter
I'm sure
what
she
those
sounds
things
much
are.
better than you.
I adore you both dearly, and I'm amazed how brilliant you two are. Always stay amazing. God, I love Alexis Diamond. Okay?
Listen, it's nice to have someone in your life telling you that you're amazing, right?
Yeah, because lately I've been seeing comments like, "You two are stupid. Stop doing the show."
No, listen, Alexis was recently telling me that she may lose her internet here pretty soon. So I was just like telling her, no, don't go. We really enjoy commenting with you.
Yeah, I hope
so I'm glad she's on the board.
All right, Alexis is back on the board. And let's check out the board real quick. All right, Alexis Diamond is 21. Let's find out who Alexis Diamond is up against. Dragon Rider, what?
Oh, what? Is that for real?
That's for real.
Holy cow.
This is from the 800 subscriber milestone giveaway. There were 53 comments on this. Oh, my God.
So for everybody who doesn't know, and they wouldn't know, Dragon Rider is, and you can show them the board if you want, show them the bracket. Dragon Rider is actually the fiance of Alexis Diamond. And so once again, I think last competition we had, they were on the board against each other as well. Right?
What are the odds of that? Okay.
What are the odds?
He writes, "I am happy to see my name in your video, even though it was against Alexis Diamond."
Oh
my
there you
God,
go.
It was.
Oh, we did it to you again, Dragon Rider.
Yeah,
sorry.
It's
the randomizer.
Guys, this is random. We're not pointing.
It's totally random.
I think you just happen to get on the board on a couple of videos that have less comments, and you guys probably both commented, and there we are. All right.
Yeah, that's probably.
So that's Dragon Rider versus Alexis Diamond. Number 23 is
10 more names.
The Wolf.
Thoris the Wolf.
Okay, so Thorius the Wolf commented on Star Trek Discover the Butcher's Knife recap review. There were 89 comments on that video, over 1,000 views. He wrote, "I feel that these Klingons took lessons on how to be Klingons from Chief O'Brien." That's funny.
What?
Oh, and tardigrades are also known as water bears. Thank you, Zorius.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
All right, Thoris the Wolf.
Thoris, I think Thoris has been on the board before as well.
And he is number 23. Let's talk about number 24, and that's going to be Siberia Winks with the double!
Siberia. Doubling up. This is what happens, guys, when you're there every single time. Yeah. So when you see our little videos pop up, start watching them a little bit, get into it, and then toss a comment down. You know, especially you're already a subscriber, you're probably getting that little email that tells you that our video's up. And this is how you get on the board a bunch of times. That's why Siberia, and she almost won, I think, the 400 sub competition. She was the runner-up.
Yeah, she was real close.
So she's got a lot of comments. She comments each time.
All right, Siberia Winks commented on Blade Runner 2049 spoiler-free review. She wrote, "Just a thought for future reviews. Why not make the first part of the review spoiler-free?" Is this spoiler?
Oh,
spoiler-free for those who that want it, and then warn the viewers you're about to start spoilers after that. That's actually a much better idea than what we've been doing. I gotta say, we've been doing spoiler-free reviews one day, then spoiler reviews the next day, and it's hard to like switch gears and go right back into that. That might be something we want to do.
We actually talked about it after Siberia put this up. This is why she's in the running to be our assistant if we ever get to that point. Because this is a great suggestion.
Because she said, because while there are people who want spoiler review, I'm sure there are people who want the opposite. great idea. Oh my God.
It's true.
Yeah, good idea, Siberia. Siberia is back on the board twice at number 24. She's fighting Zorius the Wolf. Okay.
Zorius the Wolf.
Next up is Ariel.
Ariel. Is this the Little Mermaid Ariel?
No.
Which show is this from?
She writes on the Orville episode 5 Priya recap and review. It had over 279 comments, which means we'll see 2 from this probably. And she wrote, "Love the explanation for the final."
Cool.
Awesome.
Thank you, Ariel. Welcome to the board. Welcome to the battle.
And she's on the board. Now, actually, there's a mistake here, guys. 1 second.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
That's all right. Take your time. Do what you got to do. Right now, we've got 25 people on the board, which means we have 7 more spots left. So if you're watching this and you're like, my name's not on the board yet, there's still a chance for you. And of course, after this is over, we're going to go through and start rolling the dice and start eliminating people. So the excitement is only going to grow.
Yes. I have to re-sign into this stupid thing.
The randomizer?
Yeah, it just decided to stop working, apparently. Okay. Alrighty. We're back in it.
So who is going to go against Ariel? And what is that episode from?
Okay. Now, this is from the Priya episode. There were 278 comments, over 9,000 views, and it is Rey.
Rey. Wait. From Star Wars, Rey.
I don't think it's that one. I think it's just using the avatar. I don't think it's
Let me believe what I want to believe. She watches our show.
Rey writes, regarding time travel and removing Priya's actions from this timeline, wouldn't the crew already have worked out that the Orville wouldn't be destroyed? I mean, if Priya never showed up, the Orville wouldn't have responded, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, go read that. It's good.
Yeah, that's a good explanation
of that. Great explanation. There's a lot there. I've read that before. I don't want to go through it all right now. I'm sick, and my throat is dying. And we still haven't done the Hunger Games stuff yet, so we got to get there.
It's going to be, listen, we are going to be going through a Hunger Games style competition ourselves just to get through this.
Yeah. All right. So Rey is on the board, number 26. Number 27 is Leon Bernhardt. Okay, he comments on Survivor Episode 2, recap and review, The Fisher versus the Ginger. He writes, "Fun show, good contrast between a new viewer and a longtime fan. I learned from you guys." Thank you, Leon.
Nice.
You know, I gotta say,
Survivor.
I've not seen that comment, and I was just telling Shane today, maybe we should stop doing Survivor because people just really aren't responding very much to our Survivor videos, and it takes a lot of effort, and there's a lot of editing that goes into Survivor because of how much detail is in the interpersonal stuff. But you know what? Now that I saw that comment, we're going to keep it going, boss. Do me a favor and share that with someone else that likes Survivor.
Yeah, I got to tell you, Survivor is actually, right now, one of my favorite things to watch on TV. It's the competition aspect of it is really boiling right now. I'm enjoying the heck out of it.
My favorite thing to watch on TV right now is the Orville.
I mean, I love the Orville, and I get excited to watch the Orville every week, but I am equally as excited to turn on Survivor when it comes on Wednesday nights.
Glad to hear it. Okay. Who is Leon fighting against? He's number 27. 28 is going to be Ludman. Okay. Ludman writes on Star Trek Discovery, Context for Kings, recap and review. Over 107 comments. Over 2,000 views. He writes, "So Al Gore is the Beast?"
Okay.
He's referring to our man, bear, pig reference.
Oh, gotcha.
That's the name we gave the tardigrade.
Yes.
Actually, I say Prime gave the tardigrade, which is also tied to another announcement that will be coming out on Monday, hopefully.
Nice. Hopefully.
About a gaming-based show. We'll get into that on Monday. Let's See him on the board. All right, number 28.
4 more slots to go.
Number 29 is Dragon Rider.
Dragon Rider on the board a second time.
All right. Dragon Rider.
Nice.
Wrote on the 10-pack Beatdown boxing giveaway. He wrote, "You guys rock."
I love that. That's enough. That's all I need.
This stupid thing just signed me out again, bro.
Oh my gosh. Well, there's only 3 more to go, buddy. So the randomizer is being a little painful here, folks. It looks like from the last time we used it, there were some updates to it. It looks like the people who actually run the randomizer software are trying to make some money off of it. So that's cool. It's still a great software to use to get random comments, and should only be a second. We got 3 spots left, and then we're going to get going with the battles. So we'll start rolling dice and start getting people eliminated so we can find out who's going to get this boxing. Because next Tuesday, Brian and I are going to be together, and we're going to film the actual putting of the items into the box. And I believe this is the one that includes that out of this world gift, right?
Oh,
that's
that's
going in the
right.
box.
Yeah, that's the one that it's. I believe, because I haven't seen it, I believe that Shane actually captured an alien from Roswell, Mexico, and he is forcing him into a box. And
it's been hiding in my closet.
Yeah, it's been hiding in his closet. Yeah.
We're not. Listen, I'm going to send a little bit of food and water, but you guys got to take care of it.
Yeah, that's right. It's like a gremlin. Don't feed after midnight, okay? Whatever
Right.
you do, don't
get it
feed
near
after
water.
midnight. Okay, almost done. Okay, so the thing is, this is the one that has the 4. We took 4 from it because it had so many comments.
Oh, okay.
So it's a little bit crazy.
No, I understand. You know, we're down here towards the end. It's all good.
Yeah,
There's also going to be, I think, some of the stuff that's kind of related to what is going to be in this next boxing video is stuff. We try to get things related to the videos that have surrounded this boxing, so you can kind of expect that.
Yeah. And this boxing is going to have an Orville T-shirt. Finally.
Awesome.
Going to have an Orville T-shirt, and we'll be showing you guys what that looks like on Tuesday. Okay, I got it working. Here we go. And
Let's do it.
Number 30 is Kenneth the Rogue on the Stars Should Appear recap and review for the Orville episode 4. And he wrote, "The original Star Wars was added to one of the DVD releases as an extra. They never did anything to improve the quality. It was just thrown in." I don't know what he's talking about.
I'll have to go look and find that one.
Yeah, I would love to. If that's the case, I need to go buy that ASAP.
If that's out there, you got to find it. Yeah, it's hard to find that original Star Wars.
Remember, this video had over 6,000, I think, views and a lot of comments. So we picked 3 from this video. Okay,
All right, who's 31?
The next one is Cobra Commander.
G.I. Joe.
And he wrote, on the same video, he wrote, "The husband came out shooting without asking questions. Made sense based on the society he had been indoctrinated into. The elected officials had them beating people to death in the streets, and the cop soldiers were quick to shoot Alara." That's very true.
Yeah, and I bowed down to this. I think I was the one who was saying, I don't understand why he's coming out with a gun.
That was you. It wasn't
Makes
me.
sense. It was me. It was me. I own it. And when Cobra Commander tells you you're wrong, you don't argue with the guy.
No.
He's
Don't
powerful.
argue
He's
with
got a
Cobra
gun.
Commander. That's the rule. All right, guys. The
Last one. Who is it?
The next one up on the board is
32.
dun, 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 boom. Wise guy for you.
Wise guy for you.
Wrote, "Brian, these reviews are great, and episode 4 really took me back to the days of enjoying Star Trek on TV. However, phew, I could not continue watching. There is no need for your reviews to be 50 minutes long." I mean, you are discussing an episode of a TV show, not studying and dissecting ship designs for Trek geeks. Another channel, Trek Yards, tests my patience every time.
Well, let me tell you, this is a great example of that everything is completely random. We choose random comments because, basically he's telling us he doesn't like the length of our show.
Yeah.
So hopefully Wise Guy still checks us out and watches what he can. Maybe, you know what I would do, Wise Guy, with us? put us on when you're driving to work. Put us on when you're going for a walk with the dog. Put us on when you don't really have to watch something and you
when
can
you're
just
taking
listen.
a shower.
That's a little weird, but okay.
All right. When you're lathering up your naked body.
Yeah. Forget the Percy Sledge. Just throw us on. When you're setting the mood at home, throw us on.
Yeah. When you're setting the mood, get the candles out, light them up,
Right.
Put that like ambiance, the TV light, put on your favorite satin pajamas, and then turn us on, and we'll turn you on.
Right, yeah, and then all you'll hear is, I love chicken so much.
He also wrote, just keep it below 30 minutes. Or hey, perhaps it's just me. I can't sit through an hour of YouTube videos. But I am a Starship nerd. STTMP's 1979 Enterprise refit is the most beautiful project and perfect Star Trek ship to date. Thank you,
well,
wise
we're trying
guy.
to keep him down.
We are actually actively trying to keep our episodes below a certain mark, and we've been not meeting that recently. But our last Orville got like 45 minutes. It wasn't bad considering the Orville before that was like an hour and a half. So,
listen, we haven't been going over an hour, so that's good.
Yeah, and you are on the board. You are number 32 of our 24 video beatdown challenge. I forgot what it was called.
Yes, Hunger Games style. Now the deaths begin.
Okay, and now we get into the fun part of this show. Check it out. At this stage, we're going to be rolling the dice for each one of you. There are 4 dice, each with the normal amount of value added to a dice. When I roll the dice like this, it randomly gives me a number. That number will be applied to your name. If your number is lower than your opponent's number, you're out of here. If your number is higher, then you have effectively murdered your opponent and you move forward in the match. So let's get this party started.
Yeah.
Robin Phoenix Plays versus Alec Trev 006. Robin Phoenix Plays come out the date swinging with a 14.
14, not a bad score considering you can be anywhere from 4 to 24.
He's heating up. Robin is heating up. She's getting her fire. She has firepower. She is a phoenix from the nether realm, and she
from
is
the ashes.
Like Lena. She's What is this called? What is this called, man?
What is this? It's like juggling? I don't
know. I don't know why I was saying gargling.
We should be on $1,000 Pyramid or whatever the heck that game is.
She's juggling fireballs, getting ready to fight Alec, and she gets a 14, throws a couple of volleys his way. Alec Trev 006 responds with 13. Those fireballs land.
Close.
They land.
So close, Alec.
They land. They singe his skin and put him in the ground. Alec Trev 006 has been defeated.
Robin Phoenix Plays to the next round. Thank you for playing Alec. He's probably thinking right now, gosh, that was fast.
All right,
that's the way it goes down here.
This one's all you, Shane. You get to do Dan Oreo versus F. Cole D.
Dan Oreo Productions. Dan rolls out in this giant Oreo, white stuffed, beautiful thing where he's ready to do battle. He's got a fork in one hand and a spoon in the other, and he's ready to take on F. Cole D.
And
let's see what
his roll is 14.
14, okay.
5, 5, 3, 1. Now.
Okay, so F. Cole, he sees this giant Oreo and thinks, I can eat my way through the middle of it and completely take him down. Right? So what does F. Cole D do?
15.
Boom.
He eats the whole Oreo. Dan Oreo Productions is out of the match. I'm sorry, Dan.
Oh.
Thank you for commenting. You've been fantastic. I love your input every single show. Please come back for next one. But for now, FCO D has defeated Dan Oreo Productions with 1 point. Both these have been 1 point defeats here.
Close battles.
All right. Arduin versus Timelike 01. Arduin is actually a Pangolor. If a Pangolor is this little crazy-looking rodent armadillo from Africa. And he has a sword, and he is half Pangolorian and half human, and he has this little sword, and he has this crazy pirate hat because he likes pirates, and he runs around, and he rolls up in a ball like an armadillo, and he slams, and he's rolling really hard toward Timelike 01, and he gets a 14.
14. Now that is an excellent description of that character. Now, I'm completely impressed.
Does Arduin, the Pangolorian African hybrid, rat human, right? No. Pangolor, whatever it is. Pangolor is it looks like an armadillo had a baby with a large rat, and this is what came out.
I'm just going with you on this one.
An endangered species from Africa called a Pangolor.
Nice.
Okay, he is half Pangolor, half human. All right. Okay. Now he is rolling. His armored skeleton is rolling toward Timelike 01, and Timelike 01 responds with 13.
Oof.
That roll hits Timelike right in the gut, and you think, oh, it's just gonna knock the wind out of him, but no. Arduin, the Pangolorian hybrid, was moving so fast that he rammed into Timelike's gut and went through his body, creating a giant hole. Timelike is out. He is out.
Oh, this is 3 matches in a row dealt by 1 point. Timelike 01, thank you for the comments.
Yes, sir.
But you are out of the competition.
Next up is Todd Mallet. It's up to you, bro.
Todd Mallet, what's up? So Todd Mallet, of course, his weapon of choice is a giant mallet, 14 feet long. And across from him, he sees Wolfie the Lycanroc in his wolf glory, and they are ready to go to battle. What does Todd roll?
16.
Ooh, 16. Big roll for Todd. So Todd Mallet takes a big swing at Wolfie the Lycanroc, and Wolfie tries to sidestep with his wolf-like reflexes. What does he do? A 15. Oh, the 1-score battle again.
He's not fast enough. Wolfie is not fast enough.
Fast enough.
That mallet connects with his head and tenderizes that wolf meat. And you know what? You know what Todd Mallet does? He skins that wolf alive.
Whoa.
Takes him back to his camp. Wraps that bloody fur around his shoulders, and proceeds to spit roast that wolf meat and eat the heart of his enemy.
Yeah, and Wolfie thanks for commenting.
Yeah,
that was. You're probably right now. You're like, man, I just died terrifically.
Yeah. Next up is Captain Pickles versus Marcos. I get to do this one.
Oh, you get to do Captain Pickles.
Captain Pickles. The thunder from down under the ocean. The pirate that 3 times has been sent to Davy Jones' locker and 3 times has clawed his way to the surface. He's not missing 1 leg, but 2 legs. This dude has 2 peg legs, 2 patches, 1 hook, and 1 gun, and a pirate that won't stop talking, but he's not going out without a fight. And he lines up that shot, aims straight at Marcos's big, bald, ugly head.
We don't know if you're bald, Marcos.
And gets a 15.
15. Aren't Captain Pickles, his stumps actually made of pickles? Didn't you say something like that?
Sure. All right. Marcos, the big, bald, ugly kingpin. He's trying to expand his enterprise from land into the ocean. He wants to take over the Captain Pickles fleet. His big, bald, ugly dome is shining in the sun. A perfect target for Captain Pickles responds with 7. He gets shot in the head.
Oh, my
Straight
gosh.
up headshot. Captain Pickles takes this dude out before he can even say a word. 0
That was
Kingpin.
brutal.
Marcos is out. Later, Marcos. Thank you for the
was-
comments.
Listen, thank you, Marcos, but my goodness, that was rough.
You ugly dude, you.
We don't know what you look like, buddy. I don't know. Sorry. All right, Brian. Woo! So Captain Pickles moves on. Next up is Bear versus Joe Nerf Herder. And just looking at this, Joe Nerf Herder does not have a good chance because this is an actual bear. Like, I know we normally make up people on here and make up, but no, this is a bear.
It's a giant,
with giant
black bear.
claws and big fangs, like grizzly,
Yeah.
Kodiak, mean. I mean, you guys all saw that movie where Leo DiCaprio gets basically like drug around, right?
Yeah.
By that bear.
Why is Joe even in the forest right now? It's way too late to be out there, right? So
I don't think there's a lot of Nerfs out there you need to be hurting.
He's out there trying to find his lost Nerf, and he come across the bear.
Yeah.
Well, let's see how this plays out.
Bad idea. So the bear takes a big swipe at Joe
14.
with a 14.
And Joe, the Nerf herder.
Yeah, Joe decides he's going to try to step back and see if he can put some distance between him and the bear. And he does.
Whoa!
He takes a step back, pulls a dagger out of his belt, and stabs the bear through the eyeball.
Wow.
Game over.
Bear's down. Joe,
The bear is down.
the skinny little guy with the rat tail ponytail looking for his Nerf herder, has successfully shanked the bear.
Nobody is ever going to say bad things about Joe again.
Well, Joe's actually a meth head, and what he does is he has to
What? What?
farm these Nerfs in order to feed his addiction. But he's so good at farming the Nerfs that he's making enough money to both support his meth head addict and train in Taekwondo to fight bears.
Okay. I guess that makes sense. Joe, we have no idea. I hope that's not what happens with you. Marcos, we don't know if you're ugly or not, man.
Look,
sure
guys, when I do these things, like when I read your names, the characters come into my head. Okay, I'm
Right?
sorry.
You just say what they are.
I just pictured if you guys have ever seen The Simpsons, I pictured Cletus as Joe the Nerf herder for some reason.
That's funny.
All right. Next up is Dr. Zeus versus Matthew Cabaret. Okay. Dr. Zeus obviously has electric God of Thunder level powers. He doesn't even need a Mjolnir. He is the God of Thunder. He is the Greek god himself, Zeus, that went to university and got a PhD in biology just so he can figure out how to kill a little easier. And this is Dr. Zeus versus some guy that works at a liquor store, Matthew Cabaret. Just trying to chill. Doesn't want any trouble. And this literal god with electricity flowing over his body walks into his shop and says, "You." Dr. Zeus
man, that's
throws
nervous.
out an electric bolt and
Nervous.
gets a 16.
It's a good score.
Young Matthew is
score.
sitting there sipping his drink, wondering why this big giant thunder lightning god is trying to kill him. He sees that bolt coming and responds with 16. He dodges the bolt.
It's a tie.
He dodges the bolt, guys.
He dodged it, so he's now on his guard, right?
He's like, "Whoa, what's up? What the hell, man? We're just trying to chill. What's your deal?" And Zeus
Dude,
is like,
what's your problem?
"I will destroy you, human." And he throws another volley of lightning. 11.
Ooh, 11.
This
Not
time-
such a great second volley.
Less powerful. And Matthew is sitting there, and he's holding his drink, and he sees that volley coming. and he throws the drink on Dr. Zeus, electrocuting Dr. Zeus, and then goes back, gets another cup of a big gulp, walks over to Dr. Zeus's prone body, takes his penis out, and pees on Dr. Zeus's dead body just to make sure that he's dead.
Wow. You're really taking this to another level, aren't you? I've noticed this.
While smoking a cigarette, and then goes back to work.
And then why not just flick the butt right on the Dr. Seuss's back of his head while you're at it?
Dr. Zeus is out. He's out.
Step on top of him over the top.
Matthew, Zeus, the guy who works at 7-Eleven, just killed the god of thunder with a PhD in biology.
Yeah, he killed him with a big gulp.
With a big gulp. He killed him with a big gulp.
Nice.
And then peed on his dead body.
Yeah.
All right.
And then flicked a cigarette at him.
I think that my brain in its sick condition is really coming up with some crazy stuff this time.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
All right,
man,
you're next, bro. You get to do Cody.
And Brian doesn't think of this stuff. He just kind of goes with whatever comes out.
Yeah, none of this is pre-thought. I'm just like, I hear you, I see your name, and I think of a scenario.
Right. So Plasma Thunder DX. Now, right there, that's all you got to say. It's Plasma. It's Thunder. Cody Patterson needs to run.
It's DX. Cody Patterson doesn't have a chance.
Yeah, he needs to run. So Cody Patterson is out in the middle of a field, and he sees a thunderstorm on the rise.
It's like, oh, what the?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's looking bad.
Come on, Scrappy. He's rocking his dog. Come on, get inside. This thunderstorm ain't looking good. Thunder with a 16.
So Plasma and Thunder come out of the sky down towards Cody Patterson as he looks up and catches it just in time to, what does he do?
Get completely electrocuted. Him, his dog Scrappy, he is like, at this point, just burnt up human flesh and smoldering remains.
Man,
wow.
I just, I did tell Cody to run.
DX just took Cody out in a spectacular array of lightning, plasma, and thunder.
I told him to run, right? I mean, before this started, I said, run.
Yeah.
So just saying. Cody, thanks for commenting, man. Always.
Okay. Here we go. Next up.
And by the way, if you look at it, that was actually the first mega bracket. So we got the first 16 people. We've just now gone. We have 8 finalists, right? Robin Phoenix Plays, F. Cole D, Arduin, Todd Mallet, Captain Pickles, Joe the Nerf Herder, Matthew Cabaret, and the Plasma Thunder DX. So now we'll go actually into the second set. So that way you guys will be in that bracket.
All right. Next up is Captain Spire. Half human, half god. His father was Poseidon. His mother was a whore from Greece. Versus,
there was a small pause right there. There was a small pause before it came out of your mouth.
Versus Tom Bracken, the Kraken, the undersea devastator of Davy Jones' locker. Even Captain Pickles is afraid of Tom Bracken, the Kraken. This guy, he's half Kraken and half Russian. I don't know. Okay? Now, Captain Spire, half god, half human, on the open sea versus a literal undersea monster, Bracken the Kraken. Captain Spire sees the Kraken in his sights, aims up the harpoon, and rolls a 13.
13. Okay, so
Captain Spire lets the harpoon loose. Tom Bracken the Kraken sees it coming from a mile away and doesn't respond in time. The harpoon hits him right in the chest, taking out his evil black heart and sending him into the depths. And Captain Spire starts reeling in his catch because he is half Poseidon, half human, and no Kraken can stand in his way.
That's right.
Well done, Captain Spider. You have moved over, and Kraken is down. Oh, we might see a Captain Spider, Captain Pickles matchup, maybe.
Could you see a Captain versus Captain match? Well, guess what we got next? We've got the Super Death match between Siberia Winks and Dr. Seuss. I believe this is a rematch from a previous episode as well. And of course, Siberia Winks is the assassin ninja, and Dr. Seuss, of course, the god of thunder, lightning, and basically the Greek god who's in charge of everything. As
now, listen, guys, Dr. Seuss didn't die that last time.
He's back.
He was peed on, but the electrolytes in that young clerk's pee gave him just enough juice to regenerate, because he is a god with a PhD in biology. Go ahead, Shane.
No, you know what? Siberia is in a lot of trouble, because any rejuvenating god, although he might be a little down on his HP, so we'll see what happens. Siberia takes out her long ninja throwing star,
and she calls it the Stormbringer. This thing has been enchanted by the gods of the Pandemonium jungles to kill their enemy, the Greek gods.
And guys, by the way, this is how you get a 2-hour episode right here.
I can't stop myself. Okay. I need help. Please help me.
My gosh. All right, so Siberia, what is she going to do?
I lost my mouse. All right.
Sounds like a personal
18. Problem. Oh, my God.
Big score of the day so far.
Dr. Seuss is having a hard day, man. First, Matt throws a big gulp on him, and now he's about to get stabbed with an enchanted Hadouken. What the heck?
What
Dr.
you got,
Seuss
Doctor?
Sees that Hadouken coming, and 17.
Oh.
Once again.
And
And Siberia Winks walks up to Dr. Seuss's dead body and proceeds to pee on his head just to make sure he's done. And he's done. He's done.
He's really done this time.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah, no. Dr. Seuss is like, man, I'm always out of these things so quickly.
Yeah. Why do people keep peeing on me? It's horrible.
Yeah, it's terrible. Got to talk to that Brian guy.
All right, next up, Alexis Diamond versus Dragon Rider.
Fiance versus fiance.
Rider. All right, it's fiance versus fiance. What happened was, Dragon Rider tied up his dragon outside. He doesn't have a vehicle. Well, he rides the dragons. The dragon's tied up outside.
Makes sense.
He was taking a piss inside, and he heard the dragon.
What's up with all the peeing today?
he heard a dragon.
You gotta go to the bathroom, dude?
He had some commotion. He sees somebody walking the dog nearby. Dog starts barking at the dragon. The dragon starts barking at the dog. And he gets off his leash. So Dragon Rider has to quickly run outside. Of course, he leaves the toilet seat up, pees all over the place, trying to make sure his dragon doesn't eat this poor little poodle's dog from across the street. And then Alexis Diamond comes in, just trying to use the restroom, falls in.
Oh no. I'm scared for Dragon Rider right now.
Alexis Diamond
is bad.
She is so mad at Dragon Rider.
Yeah. This is bad.
She pulls out a weapon that's been handed down from generation to generation. It is a dagger made of actual diamonds, designed to kill and pierce the tough hide of the dragon and its rider. And she walks outside, brandishing that diamond blade, and throws it as hard as she can at her fiancé in a rage over his mishap in the restroom, and gets a 12.
Oh, she's mad, but she's only about marginally mad.
The Dragon Rider doesn't even see the blade coming. Is worried. Right? Sees an angry fiancé. But the blade hilt hits the dragon. The dragon responds really negatively. Because he's already pent up because that stupid dog turns around when the hilt hits him, and then just proceeds to roast Alexis Diamond down to her ankles in front of a dragon rider, a gasp. Oh no! Ah, what's happening?
Yeah, if he thought he was in trouble before, now he's really in trouble.
So Alexis Diamond is out.
Yeah.
Dragon Rider
Thank
is
you,
in.
Alexis, for all of your wonderful comments, as always, and we're glad you made the board.
Okay. You're up next, buddy.
Okay, so Thoris the Wolf. So this is a guy named Thoris, and he has a pack of wolves that actually hang out with him. And what he didn't realize is that he was coming into the territory of the ninja assassin. He's just walking across the hills, and all of a sudden pulls up on this Siberia Winx, the ninja assassin, and he sicks his wolves on her.
Uh-oh.
No reason why. Just wants to get her.
Remember, earlier in the round, Siberia Winx took out Dr. Zeus.
Yeah, no, what I'm
God of
saying
thunder.
is like she's like reveling in her victory right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
no, she's happy. She doesn't see this coming at all.
and the wolves roll a 10.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not looking good for the Wolves. Listen, this is a seasoned veteran in Siberia Winx. You got to roll better than this against her.
She can sense the wolves' presence.
Yeah, absolutely.
She quickly jaunts to the right, brandishing her enchanted blade, and cuts down the wolf, head to toe, decimates his body, and then pees on it. Of course, that's how it works, right?
What?
Yeah.
Listen, all right. She doesn't have to pee on everybody, okay?
I'm sorry, that's Siberia's move. After she kills you, she pees on you, period.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
So she moves on, and Siberia's in there twice right now in the second round. She's looking strong to be a repeat winner in this competition.
Yep. Now we have two celebrities, guys. We have Ariel, the Little Mermaid, versus Rey, the lightsaber brandishing Star Wars heroine. Ariel doesn't like the fact that Rey is a Disney princess. Okay.
Yeah. Now Rey's a new Disney princess.
Disney has taken over the Star Wars franchise. Mm-hmm. And now Princess Leia, and now right. Princess Rey, more than likely. And Ariel doesn't like the fact that this crazy, weird sand chick is coming into her place, right? Trying to take over her spot as the
she's got muscles.
As the top princess.
She's got muscles. It's weird.
So Ariel, she calls upon her fish friends. She's like, hey, you green and yellow and blue fish, and you, the crab and the whale and the shark. We're going to take Rey out before she can get even more popular. And Rey's just trying to enjoy a sandwich by the side of the Disney lazy river. Those beasts all come to Ariel and the Little Mermaid's aid. And roll a 13.
Ooh, that's a little better than average, but it's not necessarily a strong score. Those fish might not have teeth.
Now, Rey sees the attack coming, puts down her sandwich, picks up her lightsaber, brandishing the blade and the force with all she can muster, and cuts every one of those fish down, and then jumps into the river and splices the Little Mermaid from torso to toe.
It's visually disturbing.
And makes fish tacos.
Yeah. It's actually visually disturbing. Rey is enraged.
Yes. Okay. Rey goes forward. Ariel's out. You're up, buddy. Leon versus Ludman.
So Leon, he's just a guy who hangs out down on the street. You know, he's got his newspaper under an arm. He likes to check his watch. He's always on his way somewhere. And, he's just, But what happens is a cab pulls up and stops. And Ludman is the guy driving it. Hey, buddy, you need a cab?
Leon, you need a cab, man?
Yeah. And Leon's like, sure, why not? And he gets in. What he doesn't realize is that Ludman is trying to crash this cab and take Leon out because Leon was dating his sister, and he don't like Leon. You know what I'm saying?
I like the realism here.
It's bad all the way around.
Yeah.
So, Leon, you're going to have to get out of this cab. Let's see what you roll.
10.
Oh, Leon, it's not looking good. Yeah, Ludman actually locks your rear doors. He locks them. He locks them.
And rolls.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh! So here's what happens, man. So Ludman actually locked the rear doors of the cab from up front. And then he got it going. He jammed down the gas with a rock that he had been saved there. And then he leapt out of the car and went off into a lake.
A lake full of young campers from Cap Ottawan, and he takes out not only Leon, but 14 young children just having fun in the lake.
Right, and ironically, they had all peed in the lake. So Leon also got urine on him too.
Boom! Back to the pee. Thank you, Shane. I love that.
I'm just saying.
All right. Next up is Dragon Rider versus Kenneth. Dragon Rider is in the bracket twice. Fittingly so, he beat his fiancée by accident because his dragon burned her alive.
Yeah, but he did leave the seat up, or else nothing would have happened. Or leave the
Dragon Rider is not in a happy mood. His dragon, his second love, just burned his first love alive. And he is bummed out. He's at the bar, trying to down some of his pain. Stupid dragon's tied up outside. He's on his fifth shot. And this guy, Kenneth the Rock. Kenneth the Rock is a Rock Dwayne Johnson fanboy. He shaves his head. He has the goatee. He raises his eyebrow like this. You smell what I'm cooking? But he doesn't have the stature of The Rock. He's actually 5'2".
He's little guy.
Yeah, but so he's compensating for a lot of stuff, but he's also really strong. And he sees Dragon Rider up at the bar, and it's a new bar for him. He wants to establish his dominance as the guy there. He walks up to Dragon Rider, and he goes, "You're sitting in my seat." Dragon Rider turns around. What? Dragon Rider is not having nonsense today. He just decides to take the nearby beer bottle, break it over the bar, and swing it at Kenneth LaRock. And he rolls 17.
Ooh, a convincing 17 for Dragon Rider.
Yes. Kevin the Rock sees the broken beer bottle, goes, "Oh no!" and rolls 11. He gets that beer bottle right in the face. I mean, like, down for the count. So
yeah, he had to swing down to hit him, being so short too.
Dragon Rider is not playing around. He's done. He takes Kenneth's prone body, drags him outside. What did Khaleesi say? Drags him outside to his dragon and says, "Light him up, bro," and walks right back inside. And the dragon proceeds to just spit fire all over young Kenneth.
Nice.
The Rock impersonator.
Fantastic.
Guys, listen.
That was a good story.
I realize that I may come off a little offensive for some of these. I'm actually thinking that in my head right now. I don't know what anybody looks like. I'm just basing everything on your username.
I think that's fair.
If I'm right about anything and that was offensive, I'm sorry. That is not my intention at all.
Yeah, but listen, you're not right about anything because our viewers don't have any flaws. Just remember that.
That's right. Okay. You're up, man. Cobra Commander versus Wise Guy.
Listen, Cobra Commander. He recently was just taking out G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe's overseas fighting some other battle, and Cobra Commander's been bored lately. So he takes a trip up to Boston, and he's hanging out on the corner when he sees Wise Guy. And Wise Guy's like, "Hey, you looking at me?
You looking at me?
Are you looking at me?
Hey,
hey, listen, you guy in the black with the helmet.
Like a clown funny? Huh? You looking at me? Am I funny to you? Huh? Huh? I will put down this meatball mozzarella sandwich, and I'll f*** you up. You understand me? Okay? This is my neighborhood. Okay?
I'm trying to figure out if you're actually a Wise Guy or you're like from Ensenada.
I'm really bad at accents.
I'm trying to figure.
I'm
so Cobra
thoroughly bad at accents.
this is going to be too easy. And he pulls out his, giant gun, points it at the face of the wise guy.
Desert Eagle 5.0 with the custom silencer.
Right.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, snap.
Well, Cobra Commander was way too confident. He takes a shot, but he kind of fires it wildly, and Wise Guy's eyes open really wide.
And Wise Guy, remember, he's a mobster. Mobsters don't hang out alone, okay?
Well, we'll see what happens. Go ahead and roll the dice.
They don't hang out alone. So, Wise Guy calls all of his buddies out of the Italian food restaurant, and they light this dude up with Tommy guns and automatic MP4s.
Yeah, and actually what he says is, he says, am I a clown? Do I amuse you?
Do I amuse you? I can't.
Right?
I can't do.
You're down, Cobra Commander.
Why can't I do a mob accent? That should be like the easiest one.
I don't know.
I just keep reverting to like
you're from
Los Angeles Thug or something.
I don't know. You're from California. You don't have an accent. Or wait, you do, but you don't realize it.
Yeah, I guess.
So, Wise Guy
What's up, bros?
Moves on.
Hey, bros. I'm from California, bros.
That's the one.
All right. All right, Wise Guy. What's first? And listen, bros, we have our 32. Woo! This show is going to be like 4 hours long, dude.
I know, right? I'm like, man, it's getting long. I'm looking at the counter.
Oh, my goodness.
Listen, you know why? It's the reason why it's so long this time is we're really talking a little more about the stories.
Yeah, you would think if we were sick, we'd try to be rushing through this, but instead we're just like, we're in pain. Let's just be in more pain. That's
Yeah, I'm looking at the time right now going, I am going to have absolutely no time to rest after this.
Yeah.
So let's keep rocking it. We're into the next level. Robin Phoenix plays versus F. Cole D.
Okay.
You're up.
Robin Phoenix plays the Phoenix, who has fire powers, looks at F. Cole D. I forgot exactly what he was about.
No, he fought against the Oreo. He was
he's a regular dude.
Guy.
Yeah, he likes to eat Oreos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's sitting there. His stomach is full. He ate this big giant Oreo, and the Phoenix goes, "Oh, I got this." And she's gargling. I'm sorry, juggling. Why does he say that? Juggling the fireballs, and she tosses a volley at F. Cole and gets a 10.
Ooh, not a great fireball shot.
Looks like those fireballs might be missing. F. Cole gets up out of his chair, takes his bib off after eating all the Oreos, and dodges every single one of those fireballs, and then eats the Phoenix alive.
So basically, F. Cole D can eat anything.
Yeah, he runs up to Phoenix and starts eating it alive.
Wow. Cooked bird.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh,
thank you,
F.
Robin.
Cole. I just got in my head. I think F. Cole looks like the Pudge from Dota 2, and he just dismembered the Phoenix.
Okay.
Okay. This is you, bro. Remember, it's the Pangolorian.
Arduin, the
Pangolorian human hybrid Arduin versus Todd Mallet.
Todd with the giant 14-foot mallet. So the Arduin, the Aardvark, I can't remember all the things you called it.
Pangolorian human hybrid.
Pangolorian goes full force into a roll, trying to miss the mallet as Todd comes around with a swing.
15.
15. Solid score for the Pangolorian. But Todd waves his mallet in the air, makes the adjustment for the angle of Arduin, and rolls.
Sorry. Rolls a...
The tension is
11.
At 11, thinking that he was playing croquet instead of a mad game of life or death, Arduin goes right through his midsection, tears a hole through his body, and pops out the other side.
Now, if you guys don't know what a pangolor is,
I don't.
Here honestly. It is. This is a pangolin. That is a
That's
pangolin.
That must be so it's the armadillo family.
It's like an armadillo mixed with a rat. It got an armored body and it can roll up like a ball.
Okay, so Ardawen, if you didn't know, that's basically who you are.
Yeah, that's your mother.
Okay. Nice.
All right. All right. Sorry, I had to show that.
That's great.
Okay. So, the Pangolorian human hybrid Ardawen takes out Todd Mallet in a spectacular fashion. Next up, Captain Pickles versus Joe, the Nerf herder. Will the meth head Nerf farmer
That's right.
with a switchblade be able to beat the king of Krakens, the Thunder from under Davy Jones's locker, the pirate with 2 wooden legs, 2 patches, an angry, sarcastic parrot, and a hand for a hook? Will he beat him? Captain Pickles lines up the shot at Joe's skinny, rat-tail, ponytail head.
And he says, Joe, why are you so salty?
And gets a 10.
Oh,
Joe, why
tough
you so
roll for
salty?
Captain Pickles.
He fires the weapon, but nothing. Joe wasn't even paying attention, and the bullet makes a giant hole in his mangy head. Joe the Nerf herder is down. Captain Pickles has won this volley. I really hope Captain Pickles wins this. I have a feeling I know this guy.
Really?
I'm not even like rooting for you because
you keep saying that too. You've been saying that for a while.
I feel like I might know Captain Pickles, man. His comments like have a very similar like structure to the way one of my buddies talks. That is also,
he's not giving it up.
He's also
he hasn't
a streamer.
Told me.
I'll tell you what. If you win this, Captain Pickles, I'll promote your stream afterwards.
Whoa! If it's him, right?
If it's you, yeah. If it's
right,
you.
Right now, Captain Pickles is going, I don't have a stream. What the heck are you talking about? Okay, so it's Matthew Cabaret, the 7-Eleven third shift midnight worker.
Extra large big gulp. He just took out Dr. Zeus, and now he's got to fight another Plasma Lightning Thunder guy.
Now he's got Plasma Thunder DX. He's like,
what
is going on here?
Why are all these people coming into my store so late?
Right. The storm cloud basically hovers over the 7-Eleven and starts shooting down Plasma and Thunder.
Matthew, crap!
Yeah, but Matthew, he's having none of it. He's prepared this time. He went and refilled his big gulp. Okay? And then is running to the door. Let's see what happens.
16.
Okay, so he takes his big gulp and just carefully puts his hand out the door and holds the big gulp up into the sky.
And Plasma DX responds with picking up the big gulp, saying thank you very much, proceeding to drink the big gulp. Oh, but wait, the big gulp has been poisoned with MSG and high fructose corn syrup. And in 15 to 25 years from now, Plasma DX will die of obesity and heart failure.
Yes, acid rain basically destroyed Plasma Thunder DX.
There you go.
And Matthew Cabaret lives to roll another day.
Matthew
Just
Cabaret
hanging out at 7-Eleven.
Keeps getting lucky, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Captain Spire. The half Poseidon, half Greek pirate captain of the 7 seas.
Who was his mom again?
A Greek whore.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Versus Siberia Winks, the assassin with the enchanted blade, the ability to blink in and out of the nether realm, to phase,
and what's really good,
to walk invisible among the living, to destroy hordes of individuals.
Okay, yeah, and remember also her weapon was made to fight the Greek gods, and guess what? Captain Spire is half of a Greek god.
He's a demigod. His father is Poseidon himself.
It should work against him as well.
So Captain Spire sees Siberian Winks and says, "Arg,
Arr.
I'm going to take the trash out and rolls 20. Oh my God.
Gosh.
Harpoon
Roll the day.
leveled on Siberia Winks' head. Is she fast enough to phase into the nether realm and jump onto Captain Spire's back and plunge the blade into his skull?
We're going to need to see big score here.
She's not. She's
so close.
She goes for it, but the harpoon catches her foot on the way in and drags her in to the deep ocean depths. And there she will bide her time before she comes back for another play.
Until the very next round when she fights Dragon Rider.
Right, okay.
So continue with your story. You're doing so great with her.
Now, Siberia Winks, bested by Captain Spire, claws her way out of the water. She cannot be beaten so easily. Captain Spire is nowhere to be seen. He has moved on. She sees in the sky a dragon. Roar! I don't even know what the hell dragon sounds make. Roar! Right?
I just didn't see that coming.
And she needs a way out of the deep ocean. She might be an amazing land assassin, but she is not an ocean. She's not a good swimmer.
Yeah.
So
I'm still trying to figure out why she was out there.
She takes the harpoon from her. She was on another boat, man.
Oh, gotcha.
She takes the harpoon from her leg. With all her might, throws it up at the Dragon Rider.
Oh my gosh.
Rolls a 14.
Dragon Rider rolls a 14.
Dragon Rider rolls a 14. Because Dragon Rider sees the harpoon. And Dragon Rider gets shot, gets hit in the chest. Doesn't respond in time.
Negative.
It goes over the dragon.
No,
Siberian.
No. Yeah, there you go.
What?
Yeah, Siberia lost.
Yeah.
Dragon Rider rolled a 14. He was first.
My bad. My bad, guys.
It's okay. It's okay. Siberia saw it the whole way. She knew.
Yeah. It doesn't hit Dragon Rider chest. Dragon Rider grabs it in midair, sees it, and just tosses it right back down.
Yes.
And Siberia Winks is no more.
Yes.
She
a moment of silence for our normal winner.
Slowly fades away into the water and takes her last breath. Until probably the next boxing video.
Yeah, until the next video. Thanks for all your comments, Siberia. We loved you on this one. This was great.
Yes. Enjoy that Star Wars. All right. Next up, Ray versus Ludman. It's all you, buddy.
Yeah. So Ray is still trying to figure out why the heck Ariel is trying to take her out. So she leaves Disneyland and actually heads out there and decides to go out on Harbor Boulevard right there. And she's like, I need to get something to eat. So luckily, just at that moment, Ludman's pulling up in his taxi cab, which he has another one since the last one.
Ray!
Yeah, he's like, hey, Ray, hey, come on in. I'll give you a ride. So Ray gets in the taxi, but what Ray doesn't know is that Ludman actually loves Star Trek and hates Star Wars. He's one of those guys who just can't like both of them, right? And he's a Star Trek fan only. So he has made it his life mission to basically destroy Star Wars, and he's going to start with Ray right now.
Yeah, he already convinced Kylo to kill Han, and now his mother, and now he's going to slowly take out every member of Star Wars.
Right, and there won't be another movie if this happens badly, so let's see what happens here.
Ray rolls a 12.
Yeah, so Ray is sitting in the back seat going, maybe I shouldn't have gotten here.
Yeah, this guy doesn't seem... This guy, like, he has, like, you know, the Star Trek emblem on his rear mirror, and he has, like, one of those, like, communicators cases for his phone, and she's not... I don't know if this is going well. So, Ludman, is he successful? Rolls a 10.
Oh.
Ray jumps out of that car so quick.
Yeah, she saw it coming as Ludman was about to put his hand up and go, live long and prosper, mother... And then Ray just jumps out.
And on their way out, activates that lightsaber and just pulls it through the gas tank of that car. The car goes forward and explodes in a rain of molten metal and pieces of Ludman.
Pieces of Ludman, yeah. Ludman is gone.
Gone.
And Rey moves on.
Out of here. Okay. Good job, Rey. You were going forward.
Yeah.
Next up is Dragon Rider versus the Wise Guy. Or
Hey,
Wise
you
Guys.
talking to me? Look, it's a dragon.
Oh, it's the dragon. Where he was going when he was flying over the ocean? He was going to Boston.
That's right.
He knows that the person that sold the diamond blade to his fiance's great-great-grandmother is a mobster from Boston. And he's going to get to the bottom of this thing.
All right.
And he runs into the Wise Guy.
Uh-oh.
And he's like, I heard you sell goods. And Wise Guy's like, yeah, I do sell. I can't say that. Yeah, I do sell goods. What are you looking for? He goes, your head on a pike. And
Ooh.
Dragon Rider and his dragon throw a fireball at Wise Guy and get a 16.
16. Not a bad score there for Dragon Rider.
Wise Guy sees that dragon open his giant jaw, goes to call out for his buddies, and
tie.
His buddies, all of his mobster friends come out and shield him from the dragon. Now he's down 3 friends, but he's still got like 8 more in the restaurant.
Okay. Yeah, he's eating a ham sandwich. Hey, where's the provolone?
Yeah, hey, where's the provolone? All right, Dragon Rider gets close this time. Screw fire. I'm going to eat this dude alive. Rolls another 16.
Oh, another 16.
Wise Guy sees the mouth of the dragon descending upon him and doesn't make it in time. The dragon eats him, gets indigestion, but it was a pretty good salty meal for that dragon.
Dragon Rider moves on and is twice in the next round.
Twice? Oh, he is, isn't he? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, wow. Almost done, guys.
We're getting there, guys. Hang in with us.
We're almost done. All right.
You do this one.
What was F. Cole D again?
He's the guy that ate the Oreo.
Oh, that's right. F. Cole D. This giant fat guy that eats everything.
They keep changing every time. It's awesome.
He sees Arduin, the Pangolinian human hybrid. And if you didn't know this, guys, pangolins are an endangered species. My Google Home just went off.
Dude, how do you know so much about this?
My Google Home just went off and started talking about pangolins right now.
I'm like, where are you getting this from?
No.
Who knows so much?
I don't know anything, but it heard me, and it was like, pangolins are an endangered. I get it. Thanks, man. Shop near a podcast, Google.
Get your own podcast, Google Home.
So, pangolins are an endangered species. Why they're endangered? Because they are revered for their meat in China and East Africa. They are hunted to near extinction because people believe that not only do they taste good, but the delicacy of a pangolin is healthy and good for your body. So, even though they're not, and actually the meat doesn't taste good, stop hunting them. It's not cool. These things are going to die out. For real.
And now we know everything we ever wanted to know about those animals.
But you see, F. Cole, the giant, fat, sweaty guy that eats everything, he doesn't know that they don't taste good. He just sees a delicacy. The pangolin human hybrid. He opens his giant jaw to eat the pangolin and rolls a 10.
Ooh. Indigestion?
This is no ordinary pangolin, bro. This is Arduin, the pangolin human hybrid, with steel scales and fast reflexes. And Arduin rolls a 16. He sees the mouth coming, rolls up in a ball, and smashes this fat, hungry guy to death.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Ardwin. My goodness.
Hey, anybody else getting hungry right now? I don't know why. I'm getting hungry.
Well, we've only been doing this for like 4 hours, so why not?
Hey, for reals though, like,
hungry.
does that guy look like he's tasty to you? Like,
no, I don't know why anybody would think that you could eat that.
I know only a few hundred people are going to see this, but stop eating them, okay? They're almost extinct because you guys think that their scales and their meat are good for something. It's just a regular rodent, okay? Stop eating
it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look good. Actually, it looks kind of cool.
It's not cool. Like, they're being hunted to extinction because they're worth like, it's like $150 US in Africa, which is like 2,000 of their dollars. And in China, they're worth like $2,000 a piece. It's crazy. All right. I know way too much about pangolins, I think. All right. So Arduin goes forward against FCO 10.
Oh, by the way, at some point, we're going to do a fundraiser for pangolins.
Apparently
just
we
FYI.
are. Yeah.
I am serious. We're going to find people who take care of these protected animals, and we're going to do a fundraiser for them. Mark my words.
Yeah, they're called, I'm not saying it right, but they're pangolin.
I didn't even know they existed until you brought them up.
Pangolins. Pangolins.
Okay. We'll look at it more later.
Yeah, I've actually researched a lot about these poor little creatures.
I see that. I don't know why, but okay.
Can you put Arduin's name up there, that pangolin monster?
It is.
No, I don't see it on my screen.
Here,
okay.
Try it now.
Oh, I see it now. Okay, Captain Pickles versus Matthew Cabaret. All right.
I feel bad for Captain Pickles right now because nobody is making it.
Listen, poor Matt, okay? This guy is just trying to work his shift, and all these demigods keep walking in there trying to kill him.
Yeah, it's crazy.
At this point, Matt is pretty certain that someone has put a hit out on him. Captain Pickles walks into 7-Eleven. This guy, remember, he owns Davy Jones' locker. He's died several times. He cannot be killed by mere mortals.
Isn't Davy Jones' locker the fill-up station down the street that's competing with 7-Eleven?
It's an Amazon locker.
Right.
So Captain Pickles walks into that 7-Eleven, sees Matthew, picks up his trusty, levels his trusty, blaster gun at Matt's 7-Eleven hat-wearing head, and Matt's just like sipping on a big gulp, and he rolls an 11.
Oh,
is Matt gonna do it again?
Nobody's had luck against Matthew, the 7-Eleven worker. So I don't know what to tell you.
Matt sees the gun being leveled by this insane pirate with 2 wooden legs, puts down his big gulp, and dodges it.
Yeah.
Jumps to the front, jumps under the counter, grabs the shotgun that they keep there for robberies, gets up, and shoots Captain Pickles right in the face.
Oh, wow. I thought that he would somehow use his big gulp once again.
And then, just to make sure Captain Pickles is dead, flips over the counter, pulls his pants down, and pees on his dead body.
Listen, if Captain Pickles knows you, he is not happy with you right now.
I'm pretty sure he knows me, which is why I'm doing this.
Yeah, I can see this.
Yeah, I think I know who you are, Captain Pickles.
So much for the captain on captain action.
I know, that's a bummer. Really looking forward to that captain on captain wood peg leg action. All right. Now, next up, you want to do this one?
No, I don't. Go ahead. You're doing great.
Captain Spire versus the Dragon Rider. Half god, Poseidon and Greek whore. This demigod is not playing around. The Dragon Rider, after killing the mobster, has found out that the diamond blade was forged in the Greek pantheon by Captain Spire's whore mother.
And by the way, Captain Spire, we don't know you, and your mom is probably an awesome person. Okay, in RL. Awesome. Saint.
Dragon Rider.
I don't know what Brian's talking about. He's crazy.
Sees Captain Spire out on the open water. Captain Spire sees that big dragon in the air, levels his harpoon at the dragon, knowing that danger is approaching, and rolls a 17.
Ooh, good score.
The harpoon goes flying in the air toward Dragon Rider and his beast of destruction. Dragon Rider sees the harpoon for the second time that day, but not in time, as the harpoon pierces his dragon's chest, through his dragon's body, and into Dragon Rider's body, spearing them both like a messed up dragon Rider kebab, and falls down to the ocean as Captain Spire rolls in his latest catch and says, "We're gonna dine tonight."
Oh man, that was definitely Dragon Rider. But Dragon Rider, you can't keep a good dragon down or a rider down.
Damn it, he's next. Damn.
he's facing off against Ray.
Yeah. Okay. Wait for it, guys.
Now remember, last we saw Ray, she was dodging out of a taxi cab.
Now, Dragon Rider, you thought that it pierced that thick hide and took out the dragon and its rider. But what you don't know, okay, is that he picked up a totem in Greece. Serious. When Dragon Rider killed that mobster, he picked up an Ankh. If you don't know what an Ankh is, it allows you to come back from dead one time.
Yes, one time. Yeah, nice.
And while he's being
nice call,
when he's being rolled up into that boat, the Ankh activates, restoring the life to him and his dragon, breaking the harpoon in pieces. And of course, he runs for his life because Captain Spire is no one we played with. Right? He gets out of there. Right? He's going to L.A. Makes a stop in Orange County.
Start a new life. Gonna start a new life.
He's like, I ain't playing with that weird Greek stuff anymore. Okay, those people are nuts. Okay, they've been throwing harpoons at me and mobsters. I'm gonna cut my losses here and try to just live. Now,
West Coast.
Ray sees the Dragon Rider. The Dragon Rider sees Ray. The Dragon Rider looks at Ray and says, "One more assassin I must kill before I can live my life." Whoa. He thinks Ray's a bad guy. Why? Because he just saw Ray blowing up a ship, a taxi cab with a lightsaber.
I see.
Now
I see.
she got pieces of illumination on her. She's looking gnarly. She looks at the dragon and its rider. She sees the dragon and the rider coming at her because it's a miscommunication. She doesn't want no trouble, but the dragon rider thinks she's nothing but trouble. She brandishes her lightsaber one more time and rolls a 13.
Oh, average roll there, Ray.
I'm glad I saved this one, man. I didn't know if I was going to save her or not. All right. The Dragon Rider sees the lightsaber and rolls a 10. The Dragon Rider, the dragon's hide is not strong enough to withstand the piercing effects of the plasma blade, and she makes quick work of the dragon and its rider with that legendary lightsaber.
Wow, not strong enough. And thank you for all of your comments, Dragon Rider. And he's now out of the competition.
Then she pees on his body.
So there's only 4 people left, Mr. Brian. Oh, she pees on his body. Is that what you said? Yeah, big surprise.
Okay. 4 people left. Oriwin versus Matthew Cabaret. And Captain Spire versus Ray.
That's it. This is it. We're down to the semifinals right here.
Now,
semifinals.
Arduin.
Pangaloran.
The Pangolin.
Pangolin. Yes.
Pangolin. Pangolin human hybrid.
Yes.
He's tired. He's having a hard day.
You think?
Yeah, it's been rough for him, okay? He just wants to go and get something to drink at 7-Eleven.
Mm.
When he gets there, however, the doors are locked.
Yeah, Matthew's already like on
Matthew Cabaret
guard, right?
is done with that store. He locked up. He's quitting 7-Eleven. Arduin sees the guy with the 7-Eleven hat. He's like, hey, man, I just want to buy a drink. And Matt's like, oh, great. Damn it. I just want to go home. He doesn't have his big gulp. He doesn't have his shotgun.
Yeah.
Arduin wants to open the store. Arduin starts the roll-up. Starts rolling at the Matthew Cabaret. And he rolls an 18.
18. So throwing himself against the glass, I guess, huh?
Does Matthew Cabaret's powers come from the store he works in or the big gulp he holds in his hand? Or is he just a lucky son of a... We're about to find out. Matt sees the rolling Pangolian human hybrid Arduin, but does not react in time, is stomped to death, and his keys taken so that Arduin can open the 7-Eleven and get himself a damn big gulp.
And Arduin, welcome to the finals.
Okay. Captain
Here we
Spire versus Ray.
They both have killed Dragon Rider.
They have both killed Dragon Rider at least once. Captain Spire is actually looking for the dragon. He has gone into the port of Los Angeles. He is now on land looking for the dragon that has escaped his grasp. He gets to Orange County, just as Ray finishes the Dragon Rider off. And he is very unhappy that Ray has stolen his ability to claim victory and glory over the dragon and its rider.
Yes.
Captain Spire. The Poseidon, Greek whore, spawn, the demigod himself.
Could this get any longer?
Does not have his harpoon. So he levels his sword. And he's going to go sword versus Ray and her lightsaber. But is his sword strong enough? Is the enchanted sword of Poseidon, the one crafted out of Poseidon's own trident, is it strong enough to withstand the lightsaber and its plasma-wielding power?
I hope at some point we find out.
Captain Spire rolls a 16.
Oh, man, nice score.
Now, the enchanted
16 solid roll.
Sword made from the trident of Poseidon versus the lightsaber of Ray. And Ray rolls 11.
Oh, it wasn't enough.
It not only kills the lightsaber blade, it reflects the blade back into Ray's body. So instead of the blade, the lightsaber cutting the sword, it acts like a mirror and reflects the plasma ray back into Ray's body and destroys us ever seeing a Star Wars 10.
Yeah, so basically, luckily, Star Wars Episode 8 was filmed, and parts of 9, we could probably get through that, but that's going to be the end of Star Wars.
Yeah, that's it, guys.
Thanks, Captain Spire.
Good job. All right. Arduin.
It's the finals.
I'm sorry, yeah. Arduin, the pangolin human hybrid versus Captain Spire, the demigod whore / Poseidon hybrid, technically. Versus. Now, Pangolin, the Arduin, sees, he's gotten his big gulp, he sees Captain Spire kill off Ray, and he's like, what the hell, man? I love Star Wars.
After drinking the big gulp?
And he's had a pretty good day of murdering his opponents. So he's like, I'm going to get revenge for Ray, my favorite character in the Star Wars universe. And he starts to roll.
And he's refreshed. Because he has a big gulp.
So he rolls up in a big ball and he starts his armored roll toward Captain Spire. With a 22.
Oh, roll of the day right there.
Wow.
Biggest roll of the day. A 22 out of 24, almost highest possibility. Captain Spire is spinning.
Oh, wow. If you're going to roll that good of a number, you do it on the finals, right?
This is where you do it. This is where we separate the men from the boys, the women from the girls, the pangolins from the
pangolins,
King
human hybrids. Yeah. Right. Captain Spire sees that amazing ball of death rolling at him and doesn't dodge in time.
It's over.
It's completely smashed by Arduin. The pangolin human hybrid is the winner of this beatdown. Arduin, the winner.
Congratulations, Arduin. All of your comments on all the episodes. We see your name so often. You have earned the special boxing video, which you'll get to watch on Tuesday as Brian and I load up your box and ship it off to you. So we'll be contacting you soon to figure out where to send that to. And we'll probably be doing in your honor some sort of a giveaway or some sort of a fundraiser for this beautiful beast.
Yeah, clearly, coupon code Pangolin will be used. And
something.
And whatever we end up selling, the proceeds will go to whatever group is protecting these amazing little creatures.
Yeah, we need like a Save the Pangolin shirt or something like that.
Save the Pangolin. We should have it, actually.
I didn't even know what it was until the show. Fantastic.
Very well done, my friend. The boxing video will come out next week, and you will find out what you have won. To everybody else that participated, thank you so much for your time, your efforts, and your views and comments. Please come back to us on Monday. We will be reviewing Star Trek Discovery once again. And, of course, the boxing, which you'll find out what you did not win, except for Arduin, on Tuesday, will happen then. So we'll see you. Have a great weekend, whatever's left of it. And that's it.
Yeah, no, fantastic. Absolutely. Appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for all the comments. We could not do this show without you. And you guys make it a lot of fun. If you made it all the way through from the beginning to the end without... if you were able to watch the whole thing, you're an iron person. I just want you to know that. Thanks for watching.
Have a good weekend, guys.